At exactly 3:12 a.m., my daughter shook me awake. "Dad!" Her voice was right next to my ear. But when I turned on the light, she was still asleep in her bed. I remember just staring at her, completely still, blanket pulled up to her chin, breathing softly. I checked the hallway first, then the bathroom, closets, front door. Nothing. The house was silent, and I kept telling myself the same thing. I was dreaming. That had to be it, because there's no other explanation for feeling tiny fingers grabbing your shoulder when nobody's there. The next night, I woke up before it happened. I don't know why. Maybe my body remembered. Maybe some part of me was waiting for it. I checked the time. 3:11 a.m. I actually laughed a little. See? Nothing. Just stress. I rolled over, closed my eyes. Then, Dad, right beside me. Soft. Tiny. I froze instantly. I didn't even breathe. "Dad, don't open your eyes next time." Every hair on my arm stood up, and before I could move, I heard footsteps, tiny footsteps, running across the hallway outside my room. I opened my eyes so fast my vision blurred. Nobody there. But my bedroom door was open now, slowly moving. Creak, like somebody had just pushed it. I grabbed my phone and turned on the flashlight. The hallway was empty, but my daughter's bedroom door was closed. I walked over, opened it. She was asleep, exactly where she'd been before. I remember whispering her name. "Mia?" Nothing. Still asleep. Then, from somewhere behind me, another creak. I turned around fast. The hallway behind me was dark, and for 1 second, I thought I saw someone standing at the end of it. Small, child-sized. Then my phone light flickered. Gone. After that, I stopped sleeping normally. Every night became a countdown to 3:12. I started leaving lights on. Coffee helped at first. Then it didn't. And every night, she came back. Always sounding like Mia. Always beside my bed. But never actually there. Sometimes she whispered random things. "Dad, something's in the hallway." Or, "Don't look behind you." And the worst part? Sometimes I listened. One night, I opened my eyes immediately after hearing her voice. Too fast. Like I caught it off guard. I saw movement beside my bed. Something low to the ground, crawling backward into the darkness. Fast. Wrong. Its arms bent strangely, like elbows shouldn't move that way. I jumped out of bed and hit the light. Nothing. But I could still hear movement. Under the floorboards. Tiny scratches. Traveling away. The next morning, Mia asked me why I kept checking her room every night. I told her I was making sure she was safe. And she said something that made my stomach drop. "You always check after the other me leaves." I just stared at her. "What other me?" She shrugged. "The one that watches you sleep?" I didn't ask another question after that. I bought a baby monitor that same day. The kind with night vision and audio recording. I pointed the camera directly at Mia's bed. And I kept the monitor beside me all night. At 3:12 a.m., It happened again. God! I grabbed the monitor instantly. Mia was asleep on camera. Not moving. Not even twitching. But the voice kept talking beside me. "You're not supposed to look yet." I turned the volume up on the monitor. Static. Then, whispering. Not from Mia's room. From the monitor itself. Right near the mic, like someone leaning close to my ear. I replayed the recording the next morning. At first, there was nothing. Just stack. Then, underneath it, a whisper. So quiet I almost missed it. He opened his eyes. I played it again maybe 20 times. Every time, the whisper sounded closer. Like it was learning how to speak. After that, the house started changing. Little things. Cabinet doors open in the morning. Wet footprints near the hallway. Mia talking to empty corners. Then, one night, she looked under the kitchen table and asked, "Why does it crawl like that?" I felt cold immediately. Why does it crawl like that? I felt cold immediately. What crawls? She pointed down the hallway. The lady. There was nobody there. At least, nobody I could see. I started sleeping with the bedroom light on. Didn't matter. At 3:12 a.m., the bulb dimmed anyway. Every single night, like the house itself was holding its breath. Then came the worst night. The night it spoke before waking me. I was lying there pretending to sleep, heart pounding, watching the clock turn. 3:11, 3:12. Nothing happened. And for the first time in days, I felt relief. Then I heard breathing. Already inside the room. Slow. Wet. Clothes. Dad? Not beside me this time. Under me. Directly beneath the bed. I couldn't move. You left your feet hanging again. Something touched my ankle. I yanked my legs up instantly. And the thing underneath the bed laughed. Not loud. Just this quiet little giggle. Like Mia trying not to wake someone up. I didn't sleep at all after that. The next day, I checked every inch under the bed. Nothing there. But scratched into the wood underneath were tiny lines. Hundreds of them. Like someone had been counting. Then the camera started glitching. Only at 3:12. The screen would freeze for exactly 1 minute. Every night. 1 minute missing. I tried replacing the batteries, switching outlets, buying a second camera. Didn't matter. Always 1 missing minute. And during that missing minute, something happened in the room. Because every morning, something was different. The closet open. Blankets on the floor. One morning, Mia's socks were filthy, like she'd been walking outside barefoot. But the doors were still locked. Then came the night I finally listened. I kept my eyes closed when she woke me. "Dad!" I stayed still. Good. Her voice sounded happy. Wrong kind of happy. I felt her climb onto the bed. The mattress dipped slowly. One knee. Then another. Something crawled across the blanket toward me. Its breathing was shaky. Excited. I kept my eyes shut. Every instinct in my body screamed at me to run. Then I felt hair brush across my face. Long, wet, and her voice changed. Still Mia, but deeper underneath. Like another voice was trying to copy her. "You're getting better." Something cold hovered inches from my mouth, smelling like dirt, rot, rainwater, and then, from down the hallway, my real daughter screamed, "Dad!" The thing on the bed stopped moving. Mia screamed again. "Why are you talking to it?" Everything went silent, completely silent. Then the weight beside me moved fast. Too fast. It scrambled across the bed and dropped to the floor. I heard hands, not feet. Hands slapping against the hallway wood. Running away. I opened my eyes. My bedroom door was wide open. The hallway dark. And Mia standing at the far end crying. But behind her, just for a second, I saw something crouched on the ceiling above her. Long arms, bent backward, smiling. Then it disappeared into the dark. I grabbed Mia and locked us in my room until sunrise. Neither of us slept. Neither of us talked about what we saw. But before morning came, Mia whispered something into my shoulder. Something that still keeps me awake. It gets closer every time you hear it. That was 3 nights ago. And now, 3:12 a.m. doesn't just happen in my room anymore. Last night, both of us woke up at the exact same second. No voice, no shaking, nothing touching us. We just opened our eyes together in the dark, frozen, because we both heard it breathing already inside the room. And this time, it sounded happy we were awake.